On the first day of Christmas, Nooblet gave to me a starter home. On the second day of Christmas, Nooblet gave to me some female Sims and a starter home. On the third day of Christmas, Nooblet gave to me a renovated apartment, some female Sims, and a starter home. On the fourth day of Christmas, Nooblet gave to me a large family home, a renovated apartment, some female Sims, and a starter home. Hello and welcome back. Today is day 4 of the 12 days of Christmas and we are building a large family home. This was originally going to be my medium-sized home, but then it was like, I don't know, 3 bedrooms and like 2 bathrooms. I'm like, wow, this is actually a really big house and it's got like I don't know, it's on a large lot and it's quite spacious. So like, and it's quite expensive and it took me like 2 hours to build. So I was like, you know what, this is the large home. I'll do a different sized medium style home, which I haven't actually built yet when I'm recording this, but that's fine. I'm going to do that over the weekend, which I'm so sad about. So I'm recording this on the 6th of December. And if you guys have been watching in November, I had all the Fridays off. So today is a Thursday. And it is my first Thursday back since doing a full week. So last time this week, this would be my weekend. But right now, I've still got another day of work and I'm like, oh my God, just like, wow. It's a lot right now. So I'm like tired because I feel like it's Friday and I can rest, but I can't because I've got to go to work tomorrow and then I've got to work all weekend. You know, though, talking about like working so much, I was, my company recently released an updated policy of their secondary employment, because I didn't know this, but like apparently if you have a secondary job, you need to declare it with your workplace, like at least at my work. So if you're working 2 jobs, I didn't know that. Did you know that? You probably didn't know that because you don't work where I work, but like, is that a common thing? Also, do hobbies count? Because it's like if you work more than 45 hours a week, you have to like, you know, talk to your doctor and stuff, like to get approval and like stuff like that. And I'm like, yo, what is this? Because like your girl's easily doing 50, 60, 70 hours a week. Just because like, you know, I work full time and then I spend pretty much the same amount of time like doing other stuff. Like when I get home, I pretty much work like a full-time job and a part-time job practically. So like, I don't know. I'm easily spending at least 50 to 60 hours a week total on like work stuff. But like, I'm not getting paid for this. So is it really work? When I do start getting paid, like if we ever get monetization, will it count as being paid? I don't know. Does it count as another job? Do I need like a business number? I really don't know how all of this stuff works. I don't know. I feel like too, I think I'd have to be like, I don't know, because like a lot of people work towards monetization and stuff on YouTube, but I don't know how I feel about that with how YouTube is in its current state, because I feel like you guys, like YouTubers don't get too much money anymore unless you're a fairly large YouTuber, and so I kind of feel like I'd much rather, like, instead of earning like $3 a month or something, I don't know how much they earn, so that's just like a totally wild guess. Instead of like earning $3 a month, we're just gonna go with that. I'd much rather you guys be able to watch all my videos for a month without any ads. The only videos that have ads on my channel is my Abzu series, which you can check out, by the way. I like cry because I get stressed out by the beeping from the mines. Ugh. The worst. But but like, no, so like, I don't know, like, you know, like, I don't know, how do you guys feel about that? But yeah, Abzu's got some ads on it because of the copyright on the soundtrack. It's like, we have to have monetization if you're using our soundtrack. I'm like, yeah, okay, sure. So it kind of irritates me that they're like claiming money on like something I produced. But I mean, I guess, I don't know. I guess they produced it. I didn't actually produce it. I didn't make the game. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. It's kind of weird. Also, do you like the dead cow plant? I think my friend thought thought it was like kind of morbid, but I thought he looked cool. Because like I imagine this being like a deserty kind of house. I'm not a desert, but like I imagine this being kind of like I don't know, a more warmer climated place. And so like it's a bit more tropical, and like, you know, you'd have the cactus and the kind of like jungly plants, and I thought that kind of fit in there. I don't know, because it was like a cross between like Oasis Springs and like, I don't know, like a subtropical-ish kind of environment. That's what I was going for anyways. Also, how cool is this house? Like this house shape, I love it. I love it so much. I kind of like not intimidated, like, what's the word? I don't know. I don't know. I built a similar shaped house that will go with that, because I can't think of the actual word for it. If you know, you can let me know in the comments. And then I'll remember how to talk, maybe. I don't know. Let's be real though, I probably won't. So like, but like, yeah, I built a similar shaped house in my 100 baby challenge, because I just love the shape so much. Like, I love the whole like side little porch area that's open. I love just the whole shape, the way it's got like a little like back, like, I don't know, patio kind of balcony thing up the back, like in the house. Like, I love it. It looks so cool. I don't know. So I really like it. So I'm quite happy with that. So that's why I kind of copied it with what I did there. So I don't know. I was digging this house shape right now. I think it's kind of cool. I don't know. Also, talking about house shapes, with terrain tools, I could technically try to build like my own house, because I'm kind of on a hill. But like, I don't... I'm not very good with terrain tools. I struggle, because it's like everything feels so flat to me. And so it's like, it just feels really weird for me to be like, okay, well, my house is on top of a hill, so I'm just going to make myself a giant hill where everything else is flat, and I will be on the hill. So it's kind of just like weird, you know, because like, I don't know. It's like, ugh, like, I don't know. Maybe, so I like struggle to build something that looks good. Like, I feel like you need to use more minimal terrain tools on these. Like, I think I'll be like it, because what they were saying in the, what was it? I think it was the World live stream when they did it on Del Sol Valley or Sol Del Valley. I don't know. I always confuse it. This is probably the one world I actually really struggle to remember the name of and stuff. Like, I don't know. How do you guys find the name for it? I think it's because there's 3 words instead of 2. Although I suppose San Mai Shuno, is that actually 3 words? I don't know, but it just rolls off the tongue for me. It just, I don't know, it's a bit easier. I don't know, but Del Sol, Sol Del, I don't know. It confuses me. You've got too many numbers. See, I can't even, letters, words. I don't know, there's too many of them for my brain to handle, and so I'm blaming EA for that. No, it's just my brain. It's not EA's fault. But I feel like that's how we live in this world. We blame other people for our own problems, right? So blame EA. Yeah, that's right. Okay, sorry. I'm joking. But like, what they were saying in the live stream, back on topic, is that the kind of like terrain artists and stuff, and like world designers and stuff like that, environment designers, that's what they are. They don't incorporate features, like obviously like new features. So like, you noticed how in this pack we've got some kind of more of the glass roofs going on in some of the houses and builds and stuff like that, and that's because that feature came out with like pets. Was it pets or seasons? I don't know. It was one of the previous expansion packs. No, it would have been seasons. And so they're like, yeah, and terrain tools came out, you know, with this kind of pack, like with this pack loosely, because like it didn't actually come with this pack. You don't need to buy it to get terrain tools, but like, you know, it came out around the same time as this pack. So like it was in development while they were building it, so they obviously couldn't use it. But I feel like that means the next pack or the pack after, because I'm sure they've already started on the next pack like 2 years ago, whatever, right? Because I imagine this sort of stuff takes quite a while. Is that like, you know, the next kind of world will probably be a bit more hillish. So I feel like I'll be able to play with terrain tools a bit more then, because I'll be able to feel like I can actually like move stuff up more than a tiny little bit, and it won't look weird because it's like, you know, I don't know. Does that make sense? I don't know. Talking about the environment of this world, how do you guys feel about all the cars around? See, I don't care for functional cars. Like, I think it might be kind of nice to like spend on my really rich Sims, but it's like not something you really need in my opinion with how the Sims 4 works. And I know we have it in Sims 2, but like I feel like that was like such a Sims 2 feature, you know? Because like, I don't know. Here, like, I mean, how many people have a car? Like, I mean, obviously lots of people have a car, but I feel like public transport and like Ubers and stuff like that are way more practical. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would we like buy a car when like you don't need to, you know? And especially like with your teleporting. But I know some people want them. I personally would like them for aesthetics on occasion. Just to put in the front yard, because I find sometimes with front yards, because like, what are you going to put there? Like here, we've put a driveway and like some garage doors, and like we've kind of like put a garden bed out the front and stuff. But like, you know, it would make sense that there'd be a nice car there. And see, I hate sizing up the toy cars. I think they look kind of ugly. They're just not great. But the toy, like not the toy, but the cars they've actually got around the world look really good, and they're like sized up properly and stuff like that. So I feel like maybe, I don't know, I'd be happy if they just gave us toy cars that looked good when they were sized up. You know, I don't know. That's just me. I feel like I'd be happy with that, but, you know. What I would like to see, though, is I think bicycles. I think bicycles would be cute for, like, kids to have. Like, can you imagine, like, a little tricycle or something? I'd be happy with, like, a unicycle, a tricycle, and a bicycle. I think the unicycle would be more of a novelty item, but, you know, maybe, like, an unlock or something. I don't know. But, like, I feel like that'd be a good thing, because, like, I feel like a lot of kids do learn how to ride their bike. I don't. I can't ride a bike. I'm first to admit I can't do it. I have terrible balance, and my dad tried to teach me, and like I don't like it. And like the idea of falling off doesn't work for me. Like just the thought of injuring myself, just I can't do it. Like I don't do pain. Like it's not my thing. Like if I'm going into something and it's like, wow, I actively have to like risk injuring myself or hurting myself, it's like, yeah, maybe not. Like, let's just sit here and watch with a cup of tea, you know? Like, I don't really want to injure myself, you know? Does that make sense? Are you guys like that? I know some people are like risk takers, but not me. I'm not a risk taker. I like to be quite comfortable. I like to be over-prepared. I like a plan. I like a schedule. I like a checklist. Oh, talking about that, guys. So I've started using this new app, right? I've only been using it for a couple days, but 2 days now. For a couple days, but it's called Daylio. So it's spelled Daylio. So you can search it. It's got like a little purple smiley face on the thing. And so what it does is it tracks like your mood and like how you're feeling and stuff. And you can just add new days and stuff. And you can kind of control your moods and stuff like that. And you can also like set your activities and stuff. So what kind of like happens is you know, so like you can say like, okay, like it's up to you what you put in there as your activity. And I think it could be useful to like track stuff. So like next year in 2019, I want to eat less sugar. That's a goal of mine. I know I eat too much sugar. and I'd like to eat less of it. So it kind of tracks how much time you do this, and you can see some stats. And so I've put sugar as one of my activities, and I feel like if I can see that I've had sugar, let's say, I don't know, every single day in January 2019, I can go, wow, that's really bad. Let's try to get it, instead of each 30 days in the month, let's try to get it to 20. Like, I don't think I'm that bad. I'm not that bad. I know I'm not. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could kind of do that, and you can use it to see, like, trends. Like, you know, you can see, oh, on days I don't have work, I'm happier. Wow, what a surprise. And on days I, like, meditate and dance, that actually boosts my mood and stuff, or, like, you know, hangs out with my friends. So you can kind of see what things you're doing in your life that's working to, like, make you happy and stuff, which I think is great. And also things that aren't making you happy, you know, and it's great because you can, like, you can do it throughout the day. So, like, when I was at work today and I grabbed a candy cane off the thing, I went in and I edited my entry today and I pinged sugar because I had a candy cane at work. So it's like I've had some sugar. And, like, you know, I'm feeling pretty good now. So I might change my smiley face to, you know, a higher one, like a better tier and stuff like that. I don't know. So that's just kind of like what I'm thinking, you know, like you can just kind of like do that sort of stuff, and it'll just maybe, I don't know. I feel like it's a good tool to use to track your own happiness and feelings, and, like, to change your habits and stuff. Like, if you're using it to, like, set goals, like I'm planning to do with, like, my sugar and stuff. So that was Day Leo. So it's, I'll spell it for you again. Let me see. DAYLIO. So it's Daylio. It's one of the picked stores in the Play Store, and I believe it's also on iOS. I think, yeah, fairly certain it probably is. But yeah, so you can get that on Apple and Android. I use an Android. I have a Sony phone, but I love Sony phones. They've got such a good battery life. At least the higher tier ones do. I charge my phone maybe once or twice a week. And I use it kind of frequently, so that's pretty good if you ask me. I'm like not using it heaps, but, like, you know, I probably use it for at least 30 to 60 minutes a day. I don't know. I don't know. I don't use my phone too much because I'm, like, on my computer so much, or, like, working. I don't know. But yeah, I think it's a really cool tool, and you can, like, use it and stuff. But how cute is this house? I said that at the start of the build, but how cute is it? I don't know. So what I don't know. I really like it. I like the shape. I like the style. I like the decorations. I love Christmas, guys. I do. I really do. Also, I'm going to address my singing because I have in the other videos. How'd you find my singing, guys? Did you like it? Please tell me you did. I'm assuming you didn't, and I'm assuming it was bad. I haven't sung yet, but, you know, that's fine. So I'm going to end it here. There is some screenshots coming up so you can view this in a bit of a, I don't know, slowed down format if you'd like. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. We've got another build. Oh, how exciting. Oh, no, we don't have a build tomorrow. We've got a creator sim. Ooh, what are we creating? You'll have to tune in to see. But anyways, thank you all for watching. Happy holiday season, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!